Refreshing your mindset starts with one powerful truth. You cannot move forward in life if you are still mentally living in yesterday. In the high-energy, no-excuses spirit of Eric Thomas, resetting your mental game daily is not optional, it's survival. Every morning you wake up, you have a choice. Carry the weight of your past failures, doubts, and negative thoughts, or drop it all and step into a new version of yourself. Most people lose not because they lack talent, but because they refuse to refresh their thinking. They wake up with yesterday's pain, yesterday's excuses, and yesterday's mindset, and then wonder why nothing changes. But champions, they reset. They understand that each day is a new opportunity to rewrite the story. When you refresh your mindset, you take control. You stop blaming circumstances, people, and bad luck, and you start owning your direction. It means being intentional about what you allow into your mind, what you watch, what you listen to, and what you tell yourself. If your mind is filled with negativity, doubt, and fear, your actions will reflect that. But when you feed your mind with purpose, discipline, and belief, everything shifts. Resetting your mental game also means forgiving yourself. Too many people stay stuck because they can't let go of past mistakes. They replay failures over and over until it becomes their identity. But a refreshed mindset says that was a lesson, not a life sentence. You learn, you adjust, and you move forward stronger. This daily reset requires discipline. It's not about feeling good, it's about choosing growth even when it's uncomfortable. Some days you won't feel motivated, but that's exactly when the reset matters the most. You have to remind yourself why you started, what you're fighting for, and who you're becoming. It's about building a mental routine, starting your day with intention, whether it's through reflection, goal setting, or simply deciding that today will not look like yesterday. When you truly refresh your mindset, you stop reacting to life and start creating it. You become proactive instead of passive. You stop waiting for the right time and realize the right time is now. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Nobody is coming to save you. No perfect opportunity, no magical moment, just you and your willingness to reset your thinking every single day. That's where the power is. That's where transformation begins. A refreshed mindset gives you clarity, energy, and direction. It turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into setups for a comeback. So if you're tired of being stuck, tired of repeating the same patterns, tired of not seeing results, then it's time to reset. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Decide that this moment is the moment everything changes. Drop the old mindset, pick up a new one, and attack your life with purpose, hunger, and relentless focus. Because when your mind changes, everything changes. If you truly want to refresh your mindset, then you've got to do something most people avoid. You've got to asterisk, kill your excuses and lock in on your focus, asterisk. This is the raw, unfiltered truth preached in the relentless style of Eric Thomas. Excuses will destroy your potential faster than failure ever could. Every time you say, I'm too tired, I don't have enough time, or it's too hard, you're not just speaking words. You're building a mindset that accepts defeat before the fight even begins. And here's the problem. Excuses feel comfortable. They make you feel justified in staying the same. But growth doesn't live in comfort. Success doesn't come to those who explain why they can't. It comes to those who decide they will, no matter what. When you refresh your mindset, you draw a line in the sand and say, no more excuses. You take full responsibility for where you are and where you're going. It doesn't matter what your situation looks like, how many times you've failed, or how many obstacles are in your path. Your focus has to be stronger than your feelings. Because if you rely on how you feel, you'll quit the moment things get uncomfortable. But if you operate from focus and commitment, You keep going even when it hurts, even when it's inconvenient, even when nobody is watching. That's the difference between average and extraordinary. A refreshed mindset trains your brain to look at the goal, not the distractions. And let's be real, distractions are everywhere. Social media, negative people, self-doubt, fear of failure, they're all competing for your attention. If you're not intentional, they will pull you away from your purpose without you even realizing it. That's why focus is a discipline. It's not something you have. It's something you build. You have to wake up every day and remind yourself what matters most. You have to eliminate the noise and lock in on the mission, and sometimes that means making hard decisions. It means saying no to things that don't align with your growth. It means distancing yourself from people who drain your energy. It means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term success. But that's the price of a powerful mindset. When you stop making excuses, you start making progress. When you stop complaining, you start creating. And when your focus becomes sharp, your actions become unstoppable. You begin to see opportunities where others see problems. You begin to move with purpose instead of hesitation, and over time, those small, focused actions turn into massive results. But understand this, it's not going to be easy. There will be days when your mind tries to pull you back into old habits. There will be moments when excuses feel easier than effort. But that's when you have to dig deep and remind yourself you didn't come this far to stay the same. You came to grow, to evolve, to become something greater. So starve your excuses. Don't entertain them. Don't justify them. Don't give them power. Instead, feed your focus every single day. Protect your vision like your life depends on it, because it does. And once you do that, once you truly commit to a mindset without excuses, you'll realize something powerful. There is nothing in this world that can stop a person who refuses to quit on themselves. If you are serious about refreshing your mindset, then you must come face with a truth that most people spend their lives running from. Asterisk, pain is not your enemy. It is your transformation, asterisk. In the intense reality check style of Eric Thomas, growth does not happen in comfort zones, and success is never handed to those who choose the easy path. You want a new mindset, then you have to be willing to go through something to get it. Too many people pray for change, but avoid the struggle that creates it. They want confidence without pressure, strength without resistance, and success without sacrifice, but that's not how life works. A refreshed mindset understands that pain is part of the process, not a punishment. When things get difficult, when you feel challenged, when you're pushed beyond your limits, that's not a sign to quit. That's a sign that you're evolving. Every moment of discomfort is shaping you into someone stronger, sharper, and more resilient. But here's where most people fail. They misinterpret pain. They see it as a reason to stop instead of a reason to grow. They feel the pressure and immediately look for an escape. They go back to old habits, old thinking, and old comfort zones because it feels safe. But staying the same has a cost too. There is pain in growth, yes, but there is also pain in regret, pain in missed opportunities, and pain in never becoming who you were meant to be. And that pain lasts much longer. A refreshed mindset forces you to make a choice, temporary discomfort or permanent disappointment. You can't have both comfort and growth at the same time. You have to decide what you're willing to sacrifice. When you start embracing pain, everything changes. You stop fearing challenges and start attacking them. You stop avoiding hard work and start seeking it, because you realize that every obstacle is an opportunity to level up. That tough workout, it's building discipline. That failure, it's building wisdom. That rejection, it's building resilience. Nothing you go through is wasted if you choose to learn from it. This is how you build mental toughness, the ability to keep going when everything inside you is telling you to quit. It's not about being fearless. It's about acting despite the fear. It's about showing up even when you're tired, pushing forward even when it hurts, and staying committed even when the results aren't immediate. That's the mindset of a winner, and let's be clear, this journey is not easy. There will be moments when you question yourself, when you feel like giving up, when the weight feels too heavy. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments where you either break or break through. A refreshed mindset chooses to break through every single time. It says, this pain is temporary, but my purpose is permanent. It understands that the struggle you're in today is preparing you for the success you want tomorrow. So instead of running from pain, lean into it. Let it teach you, let it shape you, let it transform you. Because at the end of the day, the strongest people are not the ones who avoided the struggle. They are the ones who went through it and came out stronger on the other side. Refreshing your mindset requires more than just thinking differently. It demands that you speak differently because the words you say every single day are shaping the reality you live in. In the bold, high-impact style of Eric Thomas, you've got to understand this. Your mouth is powerful. What you repeatedly say becomes what you start to believe, and what you believe drives how you act. Too many people sabotage themselves not because they lack ability, but because they constantly speak doubt, fear, and negativity into their own lives. They say things like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or this is too hard, and then wonder why they feel stuck. But a refreshed mindset flips the script completely. It replaces weakness with power, hesitation with confidence, and fear with faith. When you begin to speak greatness into your life, you are not pretending, you are programming your mind for success. You are creating a new internal environment where growth becomes natural and belief becomes unshakable. This doesn't mean everything will magically become easy, but it does mean you will approach challenges with a different attitude. Instead of saying, I'm tired, you say, I'm disciplined. Instead of I can't, you say, I will find a way. Instead of this is impossible, you say, this is my opportunity to grow. That shift in language creates a shift in mindset, and that shift in mindset creates a shift in results. But here's the key, it's not enough to say it once, you have to repeat it consistently until it becomes part of who you are. You have to declare your goals, your strength, and your purpose even when you don't fully feel it yet. Because confidence is not something you wait for. It's something you build through repetition and action. Every time you speak with belief, you strengthen your mental foundation. Every time you choose positive, powerful words over negative ones, you take control of your direction. And over time, those words begin to influence your behavior. You start taking bolder steps, making stronger decisions, and pushing past limits you once thought were impossible. A refreshed mindset is loud, not silent. It doesn't hide behind doubt. It stands firm in belief. It speaks life into difficult situations and refuses to be defeated by temporary setbacks. And let's be honest, there will be moments when negativity creeps in. There will be days when your mind tries to pull you back into old patterns of thinking. But that's when your words matter the most. That's when you have to consciously choose to speak strength, even when you feel weak. You have to remind yourself who you are becoming and why you started in the first place. This is how you take control of your inner dialogue. This is how you transform your mindset from average to unstoppable. Because when your words align with your purpose, your actions follow with power. So don't underestimate the power of what you say. Don't treat your words casually. Use them as a weapon to build yourself, to push yourself, and to elevate yourself. Speak greatness every single day until it becomes your reality. And once you master that, you'll realize something incredible. You are no longer a product of your circumstances, but a creator of your future.